BSdiscover what's wrong today and how to choose your battles. The world feels overwhelming, doesn't it? So many problems, so little time. How do we really begin to make a difference? Well, today we're diving right into what really is troubling people today. And more importantly, how to decide which battles are worth fighting. What's wrong with today? Well, let's highlight some key issues. We have information overload. We are bombarded with news, opinions, and updates 24/7. It's hard to know what's true and what deserves your attention. What about the burned out culture? We live in a world that glorifies being busy, and we're exhausting, and it's not sustainable. It's not. We got division and conflict, where it's political, social issues, or even personal relationships. It feels like we're more divided than ever. The lack of purpose. Many people feel that they're lost, unsure of their directions, or disconnected from what truly matters. I mean, let me give you an example. Think about how often you scroll through social media and feel drained by all the negativity. Or how many of us feel like we're running on a treadmill, working hard, but getting nowhere meaningful? Well, you got to think about why you can't fight every battle. You can't fight every battle. And just to explain the cost of even trying to do so, you got emotional exhaustion. When you try to take on every issue and burn out quickly, you can't even pour them into an empty cup. Lack of impact. Spreading yourself, now listen, too thin means less effective, is making no real change. Because you're spreading yourself thin. from exhaustion, about feeling stuck. I know a lot of you go to the place and you're doing something and everything is put upon you, and then at this quick moment somebody comes with something else and you feel stuck. It's easy to feel paralyzed when you're overwhelmed by a sheer number of problems. Easy. So I used to think I had to do everything. You believe that? Every injustice, every issue, but it left me exhausted and feeling like I was making a difference anywhere. Like, I'm not really making a difference. I wasn't like really doing it. Like, was I? But I wasn't doing it. And that's what made me know that it's so important that you understand why you cannot fight every battle. Choose your battles wisely. How to decide which battle to fight. This is the big one. This is the one that a lot of people stumble on. Well, let me give you some practical tips. First, identify your core values. What truly matters to you? Is it your education, your mental health, the climate changes? Focus on what aligns with your values. What truly matters to you? What is valuable to you? Assess your strengths. A lot of people don't assess their strengths to know how to choose their battles, which battles to fight. Assess your strengths. Where can you make the biggest impact? Maybe you're great in organizing, speaking, or donating. Where can you make your greatest impact? What value you have in you that you can fight this battle? But which battle to pick? Well, assess your strengths. Is it money power I have? Is it speaking power I have? Or can I just organize and get things together? Assess your strengths. Set boundaries. I have another video that I talked about it. I probably added on to this, or you just go down, log on down, and you see I have a lot of interest, especially in the part when it's speak of setting boundaries. It's okay to say no to things that don't align with your priorities. It's okay to say no. I would like to do that. However, it's going to get in the way of my priority, what's important to me right now. Using analogy. Think of it like a garden. You can't grow every plant, but if you focus on a few, you can culture them and see them thrive. That's important. choosing your battles wisely. Where is my biggest impact? Cultural fading the plants. Maybe not the full growth, but a lot of people, their job is to water the plant. Other people's job is to go and do other things to the plant, like give it certain nutrients, plant food. There's more you can learn about plants once you are aware of what is value in you, what value you have to allow that plant to live. If you have no value, then that's not your battle to fight. So the most important thing, the power of focused action. I can't tell you enough how you have to be prepared and ready. And when you focus your energy on one or two causes, you can create real lasting change. Real lasting change. Because you're not putting everything and bottom being overwhelmed, getting yourself exhausted, but you're working on a project. You're working on a second project. Soon as you get well equipped with experience and knowledge, and then comes speed, then you can add other projects and maybe take the project and condense the project into a size, a file, a folder, a list, a test, in which you can elaborate more on one piece and 2 piece, then 3 piece. But now you're learning how important it is that the power of focus in action is important. You have to be focused in your action. Imagine if everyone just picked one issue that they cared about. Just one issue. Deeply and worked on it. The ripple effect will be incredible. People do it all the time. They get together. They have like a 15 or 5K run and organizers get it set, get it ready. And the people that drive that you thought wouldn't make it, you turn around and here they are at this event, putting something that you all care about and you all working towards it. That focused action. So I want you to be able to understand how people like to share different examples or experiences, and in them, the differences we are focused on are important because in each and every one there is a cause, and in that cause there is an effect, and the effect usually is only because they are focused towards what they wanted to accomplish and knowing the battle they wanted to fight. And in conclusion, I want you to recap and think of the world has the share of problems. We have our share of problems. But if you don't have to solve them all in one day, but you begin to go and choose your battles wisely, you can protect your energy and make a real impact. So take a moment today to reflect on what matters most to you and what value is important that you carry, that you can use in a battle. Choose your battles wisely. BS and Discover. New York City, whoever thought New York.
I'm changing who I am. I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life, and I won't look back ever again. Yeah, you ain't see me activated. You better hope that you never see me agitated. I think about my actions, plan them out, evaluated. That's how I end up on the top, man. I'm calculated. My mind's a weapon, my body